Greetings, soul beings. It's Shelly Bean, the Empowered Oracle. I hope you guys are doing wonderful wherever you are in the world. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. Thank you guys so much. So I'm here giving you guys your end of the year messages. I guess you can call it your December 2025 message, but this is going to be for the Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements of Leo Collective. Leo, I hope you guys are doing well. And keep in mind, guys, as always, these messages won't be for every Leo. However, if you have logged on to my channel, more than likely there is a message for you. And please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button. Don't forget to share and subscribe if you haven't already. Please and thank you. And if you need a personal reading from me, as always, my information is below in the description area. So, Leo, we're going to start with a Sacred Destiny Oracle message. All right. Okay, Holy Divine Spirit, what Sacred Destiny Oracle message do you have for Leo Collective at this time as we clear out 2025? Please and thank you. Adventures, I like that. Adventures. Wow. I don't know why I think of, when I see this, I get this, there's like a lot of, I don't know if these are parakeets or what, but anyway, I get a very tropical, like a tropical island. And when I hear and see, get a feeling of tropical island, I think of a vacation. I don't know. So I don't know if that'll come up in your reading, but I do get good times ahead. Maybe some travel adventures for some of you guys. Let's see specifically what the message says for you all. If you want to fast forward, you can, of course, but I am going to read this for those who want to get the actual meaning of the card. Okay, so we have adventures here, and it says, something exciting is around the corner. You are entering a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and in different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or someone whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities in a bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you're ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnant and lackluster. It can also signify incredible spiritual attunement and spiritual voyages. Wow. Spiritual voyages. Well, I did talk about travel, so maybe it is spiritual travel. All right. Voyages, travel, same thing. Definitely got the feeling of some type of travel. So this could be more specifically maybe spiritual travel or spiritual voyages, as the card said. So let's get some other oracle messages for you guys. What other messages do we have for Leo Collective, Divine Spirit, as we close out 2025 for Leo? Please give me 3 oracle messages for Leo Collective, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. What's the second message for Leo Collective, Divine Spirit, please and thank you. Okay, take that. I will. Third message for Leo Collective. Okay, we have let it flow with creativity, great ideas, and inspiration. So whatever things that you want to manifest or put into motion or take action on, Leo, this could be certain personal projects, passion projects. Just let it flow. Don't try to force it. Don't try to force ideas. Let the ideas and creativity just naturally come to you. This could also help. What I mean is, what can help with that, Leo, is meditating, having quiet time. It doesn't have to be a long quiet time. It could be just 5 minutes of quiet time, letting your mind rest, and specifically meditating on your creativity, asking divine source to come in, and your divine spirit guides to come in and help you with creativity, and just meditating on that. That'll help your creativity flow, and great ideas will start to come in, but don't force it. All right. And then we have step out of your comfort zone, which that is something I feel like you guys are going to be willing to do, especially as we get close, as we go into the new year, which the new year is a new cycle, a new timeline. It is the soft era cycle. And I'll get a little more into that in a little bit. But 2026 is year number 1. So you have 2026, which equals 10, which reduces to number 1. So it is a year number 1 cycle, new timeline, new beginning, new cycle. All right. And I feel you guys are going to be wanting to step a little more out of your comfort zone. And then we have one step at a time. One step at a time is here, Leo, for you guys, because I do feel like some of you guys maybe want certain things to happen like right away. You know, I feel like you might be in your fire energy where you want things to happen yesterday, and you're like really excited and ready for things to happen like right now. But one step at a time, Leo, and take your time with it. Even again with your creativity, let it flow. Don't force it. All right. And divine source is saying they know that you're in a rush to change things, and you're looking forward to the new year, but to go into it one step at a time and not full throttle. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Okay, so Leo, let's check your finances and see what messages you guys have. So far, I think I've only had 2. I know Cancer was definitely one, but I know there was another zodiac sign. Might have been Taurus. So far, there's only been 2 zodiacs that I've done so far that have not received a money mantra. Let's see, Leo, if you're going to receive one. All right. I'm going to ask for 3 financial messages for you guys as we clear out or end 2025. Holy Spirit, what are 3 financial messages for Leo Collective? Please and thank you. Please give me 3 messages. What's the second message for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in financial messages? And what is the third? Oh, wow. Then you guys are the third zodiac sign that has not received a money mantra. Okay. All right. So you are tapping into the right financial resources, Leo. Okay. This might be something that you might have been wondering about for some of you guys. So this is a confirmation for some. All right. So as we end 2025 and we're going into the new year, you are tapping into the right financial resources. Then it says here, you're overthinking. Your overthinking is creating blockages. It's time to take action. But in doing so, make sure you take it one step at a time. You are being called, Leo, to take action on something and not do so much overthinking. But when you do step into action, make sure you still are taking your time and taking one step at a time. Then we have a third party is affecting your finances. Time to reroute. So a third party could be affecting your finances. All right. So I'm getting a couple of messages, Leo, for that. So bear with me, guys. So for some of you guys, keep it real as I always do. A third party here could specifically mean someone that's in a relationship that has a third party, that has a third person, someone that they're seeing outside outside of the relationship. I don't know if it's you, Leo, or someone that you're connected to, or someone that you are suspecting could be seeing a third party. Whatever the third party is, this is the first message. There is a third party that I'm getting, as in third party, as in a third person outside of a relationship. Okay, that is for some of you guys. I don't feel like it's for a lot of you guys, but again, put yourself where you belong, Leo. You could be the one seeing a third party. You could be seeing someone outside of your relationship, or someone you're connected to could be seeing someone outside of your relationship. Put yourself where you belong, but whatever it is, there is a third party influence that's creating some type of blockage to your finances, Leo. The other message that I'm getting is that a third party could also be just some type of activity or habit that you're doing that's affecting your finances, Leo. An activity that you could be doing, a habit that you could be doing, a toxic habit, or just a habit that you might be overindulging in. Okay. So that could be, say, gambling, that could be smoking, that could be drinking, that can be working overtime. Okay. A job could be a third party. A job could be a third party. So you could be working hard at something, overindulging, working too much. So again, a career or a job could be a third party. Okay, so that's the other scenario that I'm getting for some of you guys. It's something that you're overindulging in, Leo, that is affecting your finances. And it's different for everybody, but you'll know whether or not you're overindulging in something, and if that resonates for you guys. And it's amazing. Speaking of blockages, we want to see what other blockages you guys are dealing with at this time, Leo. I don't know which sign it was, but I was telling one of the signs how you'd be surprised how many things create blockages in our lives that we may find, that we may not even consider, bad or toxic, or like the smallest things could create blockages that we could just be totally unaware of. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's see what blockages you guys have, or what blockages Divine Spirit wants to bring to your attention at this time, Leo. If I can get the cards together. Holy Divine Spirit, please give me 3 blockages for Leo Collective. What are the 3 blockages you want Leo Collective to know about at this time, Divine Spirit? Please and thank you. What's the second blockage for Leo Collective? Holy Spirit, please and thank you. What is the third? All right. Interesting. Okay. So we have everyone leaves. Choose a partner who can commit to you, and let yourself commit to them. So one of the blockages in your life, Leo, whoever this resonates for, one of the blockages is you feeling like you having in your mind that no one wants to commit, that everybody eventually leaves at some point. No one wants to really put in the work in the relationship. But it also could, the other blockage to that also is, for some of you guys, you have had maybe a cycle or quite a few relationships with people who were non-committal. Okay. So connecting yourself to people, or partnering yourself up with people who are non-committal, have been a blockage in your life in some way, shape, or form, because that talks about misalignment. For the Leos that I'm speaking for, or not speaking for, but for the Leos that I'm reading for right now, you guys are very loyal people. I mean, you're the loyal Leo. You're the loyal lion or lioness. And for some of you guys have been dealing with non-committal partners, whether you're male or female. That has been causing some blockage there in your life. Then we have also feeling unloved. You deserve someone who can support you emotionally and love you fully. Exactly. Look at the picture here. Look at the body language of these two people. This guy is like looking like he's fed up, like he's just over it. His body language is away from her. And she's like, she's just sitting there. I mean, this just looks like a very sad state of affairs. I'm not gonna lie. But I also do believe it also coincides with being with people who don't fully appreciate you, Leo, being with people who are not as committed as you are, Leo, people who don't put in as much, who don't invest as much as you, Leo, choosing partners who give half-ass efforts has been causing blockages. All right. That is something to be aware of if you haven't been aware of it already. And this also, again, could just be confirmations on what you already suspect or know. And then we have unworthy. You deserve an amazing relationship. Take steps to heal doubts about yourself. So this is very heavy relationship cycle and pattern messages that I'm getting for you guys, Leo. Okay. So some of you guys could have been hit in your self-esteem and feeling unworthy because of past relationships or being involved with people who only give you the bare minimum, okay? Because you are an amazing person, Leo, and you do deserve an amazing relationship. And this talks about taking steps to heal the doubts about yourself, because if there's one thing that people can do over time, especially if we are in repetitive patterns that we're unconsciously aware of when it comes to relationships and dating certain people or seeing or connecting with certain people, is over time, at some point, they can knock our self-esteem. Our self-esteem can take a hit at some point. So Divine Spirit wants you to be aware of that so you can heal those parts of you, especially as we go into 2025. Especially as we go into 2026. Speaking of, which is a great segue, 2026 is, I think I said in the beginning, it's a soft era cycle. What does that mean? That means the soft era cycle with 2026 being year one, a new timeline, new cycle. That means life will be a lot easier. Now, it does not mean that we will no longer have any struggles or challenges or obstacles here and there, but we definitely will be better prepared to face those obstacles and challenges, whether it's spiritually, energetically, financially, emotionally, mentally. We'll be better prepared to handle whatever comes our way. And it also means being able to relax more in our divine feminine energy, and for the divine masculines to relax more in their divine masculine energy with confidence and being decisive and going after what they want as a divine masculine, and being able to balance the two energies. Okay. And also 2026, the theme is definitely saying what you mean and meaning what you say, even if it means being vulnerable. And like I've told every sign so far, I'm going to tell you, Leo, being vulnerable and vulnerability is not a weakness. Society has told a lie for the longest time in making people believe, especially men specifically, making people believe that vulnerability is a weakness when it is not. Being vulnerable is a great asset, a great quality, a great attribute. And it takes a lot of strong and great courage, strength, and character to be vulnerable. That is of a high frequency. Whoever told us vulnerability and being vulnerable is a weakness is a damn lie. And I'm here to reiterate that. And divine source is there to reiterate that as well. Okay, so, even if it means being vulnerable, saying what you mean and meaning what you say for 2026 and beyond. All right. And then also, as a collective, especially those of us who are healers, we are very well tapped in. We've gone through many great lessons. Great lessons meaning very hard lessons. We're on that special path. So we've seen a lot of things, and we've learned a lot of lessons along the way. And as we go into 2026, because it's a new cycle, a new timeline, and in a new era, when we see red flags from a person or a situation, divine spirit is encouraging us not to wait around for the second red flag, the third red flag, or the fourth red flag. We are being encouraged to keep it moving when we see the first red flag. Okay? It is not a time to wait around to see if someone or something is going to change, if that red flag is going to suddenly turn to a green flag. When we recognize what's familiar to us as a red flag, it is going to be our job and our duty and our responsibility to ourselves to keep it moving. Wish them well, wish them love, in healing, and just keep it moving. There's no more time and energy to be wasted with people and situations that are giving you red flags from the very beginning. Okay, so this is a heads up that a lot of the collective will be tested. There will be a lot more pop quizzes coming up to see if we've been learning our lesson. Because that's how universe is, and universe has all the time in the world to give us the same lessons over and over and over again, how many times we want to learn it. Okay, so it's up to us. And so it's very important to be clearing whatever it is that whatever blockages, you've gotten information already about what blockages you have currently, Leo, that you need to work on, that you need to heal and clear out. And whatever other blockages that you need to clear, Leo, divine spirit is also encouraging us as a collective to be working on that now. Do not wait till January 1st as a New Year's resolution to start clearing out the clutter or clearing out your energy or clearing out those obstacles or working on those obstacles. We are being told to work on that now before December 2025 is over. And we're already at December 8th. This is when I'm doing the recording. So just to give you FYI, those are the downloads that I received a little over a week ago, and that I was stopped in the middle of what I was doing and required to write them down and convey the messages to the collective. So don't say I didn't tell you. All right, so let's move along, Leo, to your declare and decree messages. These are messages that you want to write down and affirm and speak out loud into the universe and burn and release. If you can't burn and release it, that's fine. You can shred it up and make sure you take it out to the trash. Don't leave it in your home. You want to release it out into nature, out into the world. You can bury it if you want, but once you're done with releasing it, make sure you released it from your home and your environment, okay? If you can't burn it. But definitely at the least, you want to write it down, affirm it, and speak out loud. Okay. Holy Divine Spirit, what declare and decree messages do you have for Leo Collective? Please and thank you. Please give me 2 messages. You guys, a lot of these declare and decree messages are regarding ancestral clearings, okay, that you need to release. Please give me 2 messages for Leo Collective. First one. What's the second message for Leo Collective? Holy Spirit. Okay. Oh, you got 3 that came out. All right. All right. So the first one, oh, and I love all this fire energy. Perfect for you guys. All right. The first one is you want to say, I declare and decree. I declare and decree fear of transparency, vulnerability. That word has been a huge theme so far in my readings for the collective. I declare and decree fear of transparency, vulnerability, and authenticity around others is now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. So please pause this or screenshot it. And you definitely want to make sure you write it down, affirm it, speak out loud, burn and release. All right. The second message is I declare and decree all contracts and bondage and slavery over myself and my lineage are now destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Again, you want to pause it or screenshot it, write it down, speak out loud to the universe and affirm it, burn and release, or throw away and release. And lastly, I declare and decree all curses of Deuteronomy over myself and my lineage are destroyed in spirit and in flesh. Again, you want to pause it or screenshot it, write it down, speak it out loud and affirm it into the universe, burn and release, or shred it and trash it and release. All right. Whew. Lastly, guys, Leo, let's get a tower message. Wow. Now, if the tower card comes out after I said that, I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Let's get a tarot message as we end your reading, Leo. Holy Divine Spirit, what tarot message do you have for Leo Collective as we close out their message? Please and thank you. Sorry, guys. Now I don't even have the window open. Holy Divine Spirit, what tarot message do you have for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus as we close out the message? We have the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay, so there's like a lack of direction, and maybe there's a sense of being dishonest with oneself, or staying around a situation, or maybe even a connection, or staying someplace for the wrong reasons, not leaving a situation, but staying around for the wrong reasons. Just kind of being in limbo, maybe even possibly smiling through hardship. It was something else I wanted to say. Like a fake, thank you, Spirit, like a fake it till you make it kind of smile, but you know, things might not be great at home or at work or wherever is going on in your life. There's a situation that for some of you guys, you might not be wanting to deal with because maybe it's just too tough. And again, there could be a level of avoiding something or a situation, avoiding something that needs to be addressed. And that can be in different areas for a lot of you guys, because I am reading for a collective, but basically a sense of a lack of direction. Okay. And again, I get a sense more of possibly staying or sticking around in a situation that you may not be happy with, but you may feel like you want to stick it out, or you may feel like you have to stick it out, or just feeling like you need to. It's easier to stay in a situation than maybe face and sort and weed out the problem. So that's the energy that I'm getting for some of you guys as we're closing out 2025. Some type of self-denial, some type of not really being honest with yourself about something, Leo. But whatever it is, just a heads up that also creates blockages, and that's something that Divine Spirit wants you guys to be honest with yourself about, so you can go into 2026 already with your feet firmly planted into 2026, working on clearing out these things. So again, we don't want to wait until January 1st as our New Year's resolution to work on clearing these obstacles out and being honest with ourselves. We definitely want to make sure that we're doing it before the month is up. And know that it's all for your greatest and highest good, Leo. Okay? Divine source knows what you need better than you do. Okay? And this is something that divine source wants you to acknowledge and just be aware of as we are ending 2025 and going into the new year. Okay, so Leo, with that being said, that was a little bit of a heavy reading, but with all that being said, Leo, these are your messages, and I hope that they resonated and that you found them helpful at the least, okay? And as always, guys, until the next upload, be well and be at peace. Ashe.